This is the DRX500RGB, a very compact and very color-accurate light panel from Draco Broadcast. The body of this light is a stunningly bright blue anodized aluminum, which not only makes it durable, but works really well for heat dissipation, so there's no fans on these lights at all. The mounting yoke and baby pin receiver are also metal, and the dual angle adjustments have teeth. Like other panel lights, these have NPF battery slots on the back. Also included are barn doors and a removable diffusion panel that doesn't require any tools. In CCT mode, you get a color temperature range of 2800 to 8000 Kelvin, so you can create some really warm orange white light and really cool blue white light and still maintain very high color accuracy. You turn the dial to adjust the color temperature in increments of 50 Kelvin, and when you start doing that, you'll notice a white spectrum pop up along with some familiar icons. When it's active, you can press one of the three buttons to jump between presets of 3200, 5600, and 8000 Kelvin, and it disappears automatically after a couple seconds. To adjust the brightness, you press the left button to enter dimming mode. When you start to adjust the brightness, you'll notice that this time a brightness scale pops up, and you can jump between presets of 20, 50, and 80% using those three buttons. In HSI mode, you can adjust the hue, saturation, and intensity, and each one has its own little preset menu for making adjustments as quickly as possible. Gel mode has 48 different color presets to choose from, including variations in saturation. Gel mode only uses the red, green, and blue LEDs, so it's more meant for using colors rather than simulating gelled white light. There are 10 special effects built in, and each one has its own customization options like speed, colors, or pattern. And the effects can be triggered manually, which is super useful and for some reason not something you see on a lot of special effects on other lights. Not only can you control these lights using the mobile app, but you can also control multiple lights from the back of just one. Now, before I get into the details of the mobile app, there's one huge difference that I have to mention, and that you don't have to pair or connect these lights with the mobile app at all. You simply open the app and start adjusting settings for the group or light that you want to change, and it just works because the lights are always listening. It's such a simple but genius way to implement remote control with a mobile app, because I can't tell you how many times I've had issues pairing or connecting via Bluetooth with other apps. Within the mobile app, you get all the same modes plus a color picker wheel, and it also makes it easier to swap between gels and customize your special effects. One of the first things that I mentioned in this video was the high color accuracy of these lights, and I measured the DRX500RGB with my Sekonic C800 and got the following results. With the light set to 3200 Kelvin, I got an actual CCT of 3104 Kelvin, a brightness of 1010 lux, and a color correction number of 0.3 magenta. I also got a CRI of 96.1 and an SSI versus the tungsten standard of 86, which is excellent. With the light set to 5500 Kelvin, I got an actual CCT of 5250 Kelvin, a brightness of 1030 lux, and a color correction number of 0.6 magenta. I also got a CRI of 96.3 and an SSI versus the daylight standard of 75, which again is very good. These lights are 35 watts, so they're not really meant for most outdoor setups, but they work really well for controlled indoor setups, especially for things like talking headshots or interviews or product or food videography or photography. You can get these lights by themselves or in a 2 or 3 light kit. The kits come with light stands and an extra carrying case that holds everything nicely, including the individual cases that hold each individual light. The 3 light kit is also available with the optional 7975F hardshell case, which is also waterproof, so it's really great for travel. It also gives you plenty of extra space for things like batteries and chargers and other accessories. Draco also sells their hardshell cases individually with pick-apart foam if you'd rather create your own custom travel kit. Overall, the DRX500RGB is a really great light, and the multi-kits give you a ton of flexibility to add a backlight or an accent light and really up the production value of your content. But what do you think? Leave a comment and let me know how you think the DRX500RGB stacks up to other RGB light panels. Links are in the description, and the best way to support my channel is if you buy anything at all using my links, because it doesn't cost you anything extra. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.